G'day, Heath here from PickandLessons.com. Pig Ankle Rag. This is a great tune. This is the second version of this tune that we've got on PickandLessons.com. This is a more advanced variation. So in the description there's a link to the first lesson, which is the basic melody. But this is a more advanced version. We're getting up the neck and we've got a lot more going on, a lot more passing notes, a lot more blue notes and chromatic notes in there. And it's a load of fun to play, and it's great to pair with the basic version. Now, in a moment, we're also going to have a look at a cool tag that we can use to end this tune. And we're going to have a look at that here in this video. But if you head to PickandLessons.com, you can grab yourself a copy of the tablature of the arrangement of this variation. You'll be able to find the basic version there as well. In the member section, we're going to break down the lesson for part A and B of this second variation there in the member section. But here, let's have a look at this cool tag we can throw on the end. So, once you've got the tune under your fingers and perhaps you've got the basic version and you've got this second variation, let's look at a way that we can finish the tune. So this is a great ending we can throw on after the tune's finished. So it's a typical kind of tag that we can throw in. So it's over 4 measures. So the chord progression for the tag is your standard sort of 1-5-1. So So this is what our chord progression looks like. Now this is the tag that goes with it. So once we've kind of come through part B, we've finished this ending on the turnaround. We're going to get this tag. And that's the flat 7 there over that C7 chord. So that's an interesting finish, yeah? So let's have a look at what's going on there. So we're starting up on this 8th fret, which is the C. So remembering we're capoed at fret 2, standard tuning, and this 8th fret. So we're going to talk about this as if it was just no capo. So that's that 8th fret note there, the C. And we're going to play that first with a nice little staccato, so nice and short on that beat. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Remembering that we play this, if you've had a look at the basic version, we play this with that shuffle feel. So long, short, long for our 8ths. So this first measure, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and we're making use of, you know, the flat 7 there. So there's our root note C, that's the flat 7, using our positions of the scale down to the 5th there. So we're using some cool moments to get this tag going. So we've got this 8th fret staccato, so nice and short and sharp, into this next position here with our little finger 3rd and 1st. So it's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and next measure along. So this little box for that C position, yeah? So we've got the to the C there, down an octave from where we started. So that pull off in there, remembering we're playing with the shuffle. So long, short, but we're going to hold that over a little longer anyway. Once we play that note there, we're going to hold it, like I mentioned, but then we're going to go up, down, up, which will take us to the second half of the tag. So first 2 measures, 3, 4. So that's basically the call, yeah? And we're going to respond to that. So question answers type style. So one more time, first half, 3, 4. Okay, let's learn the response to that. So we go, we're starting on that 5th fret there. So we're going to start on that C. Measure 29 in the music. So we have 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So a nice little chromatic run through here. We have this C, open G, the G sharp to the A, then that C, D, D sharp to the E, yeah? Just try it a couple times slowly, watching the hand position. So it's, we've come out of this with our 3rd finger. So we're going to start measure 29 with finger 3, then 1st and 2nd fingers down neck, and that little finger. So this variation in general, the little finger, we're using all 4 fingers. There are moments where we kind of can't focus more on 1 and 2 and 3, the dominant fingers. We want to use a little finger. This is a good example of that. So one more time, 3rd finger. Yeah. Let's learn the ending here. So this time we're going to go 3rd finger on the G, And we're going to play that hammer on with the first and second fingers on the upstroke and the upstroke to the C there in that open first fret position. So 1, 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Hold on to that. And an extra bar we have here on the end of the tag. Normally you find 4 bars, but this is just that little bit more, just to kind of close it out, and that's kind of cool, yeah. So we're finishing on the flat 7, not the root note. So the root note of the C chord, here's your C7. That flat 7 there, we're going to play down the octave, so we get this, yeah. Slightly off sounding, but in a cool way. Let's just tackle the second half. So this is the answer to the call, yeah? So from that third finger on fret 5, ready, and. Righto, let's put the whole thing together. So from that 8th fret, starting the first part of this tag, 3, 4. And there we have it. That's a great way of finishing this tune, yeah, especially with that second variation with a lot more chromatic and blue notes going on in the melody. Let's just try that once more. 3, 4. Alright, there we go. Have fun with that. You could throw that on the end of any C tune, yeah? It's a nice little tag you could use at any time in that key. Now, at PickandLessons.com, we are going to break down this second variation we heard at the beginning of the video. So the more advanced variation, we are moving around a lot more, but you can grab the tablature there, but in the member section, we will break down in 2 lessons, so part A and part B. Plus, of course, you've got the basic variation there as well. So PickandLessons.com, I'll see you there.